Okay, I've been asked by many of you to comment on this story. A woman in Uganda gave birth at 70 years of age to IVF twins. Now, my first thought professionally when I saw this, and I read many different accounts of this story online, was, Uganda be kidding me. I've yet to find a single news report that talks about the fact that this was likely with the use of donor egg. I say this with confidence because of this woman's age, right? Even if she froze her eggs at age 40, that was 30 years ago, and it was still very new and using older technology. Thus far, every news report that I've read has touted this story as a medical miracle or a major scientific breakthrough. But this is really old news. Any REI will tell you that no matter what age you are, your uterus always maintains its ability to respond to hormones, to have its lining thicken, and to support the early implantation and development of an embryo. And you can give hormones to support the uterine lining even if someone is in menopause, well into their 70s and 80s. And eventually, at the end of the first trimester, as the placenta has formed, then it starts producing those hormones and you can take them off of supplementation. The core issue, which makes it near impossible to get pregnant with your own eggs past age 50, is the fact that your eggs are breaking down over time and accumulate genetic errors in them. And the rate of those genetic errors approaches almost 100%, well over 50. And finally, I want to talk about the fact that this 70-year-old gave birth to not just one, but to two babies. So someone thought it was a good idea to put back more than one embryo, when she very likely, I feel 99% sure she used donor eggs to create embryos. Donor egg IVF tends to be very successful because donors are typically in their 20s, maybe their early 30s, and they have presumed high egg quality. So there really is no good justification to ever put back more than one embryo at a time if you're doing donor egg IVF. Her twins were born at 31 weeks and had to be in the NICU. This is not shocking when you think about the stats that twin pregnancies have a 6 times higher rate of preterm delivery. There are so many complications that can result from prematurity, such as issues with lung development, learning disabilities, issues with your vision, and the list goes on. Yeah, we have this 70-year-old woman. Her partner is no longer in the picture. Who knows what other support she has in her life and what her baseline health status is and how long she's going to live. And now she's going to be looking after these preemie twins. This all begs the question, what is a successful outcome? When I look at headlines like this, I think this ain't it. While it is remarkable that certain things are possible in our field, it doesn't mean that they should always be done. And that's my professional take on this story.